UKDrama.net. And then it is the third game of the day, which is actually going to have a stand-in. 142 hasn't shown up. He's been offline on Steam for 3 hours, so we've had to get ourselves a stand-in for this game. But as we have a quick look at the rules once more, so no Soul Ring, no Bottle Crow, no neutrals of any kind. You get 150 gold at the start of the game for a walking courier, and it's first to 2 kills or 2 towers, which wins the round. We'll have a quick look at the brackets. So 142 is meant to play versus Farah in this game, and it was going to be a good matchup as well, but instead he didn't show up, so we have actually got a stand-in. It's a friend of mine who I've played with for quite a while now. He's been known as three different aliases now on Steam. Some people may know him, but his name is currently Niggle, also known as Plane, also known as Mash. But we're going to have a look at the videos. Remember, I haven't changed this, and I'm incredibly sorry. I will do that now. I was rushing around trying to get a stand-in, so I'm just going to quickly put these up for you now. So you can see the matchups for this game. We're meant to be Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, Tiny versus Puck, and Temper Assassin versus Dazzle. And not to waste any time, I'm going to also quickly load up this one, and we can see which ones the players decided to veto. Both players decided to veto. I also didn't change the names. Wow, I'm really not on it today, am I? So to say aim to Gami, both vetoed TA versus Dazzle. Instead, 142 and Farah both vetoed it. So we are going to see a Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend matchup. It's going to be the first same hero matchup of the tournament we're going to see. But of course, 142 couldn't make it, so we do have a stand-in coming in the way of Niggle. I'm just going to attempt to test his courier.
Prepare for battle.
Yep, it does work. That's sweet. So Niggle is going to be playing the Shadow Fiend. He's going to be going solo mid. And what is this mantle all about? Is this a next level strategy? But infamous Farah mid will by himself another courier. He's going to get himself slippers of agility as well as the observer was. But Niggle, what are you doing? What's this mantle all about? Hang on a second. I'm just going to change something up next bit real quick. Mantle of Intelligence Shadow Fiends. And Niggle was a ward, so he's going to buy himself some wards. There's a shout out to No Stats Queen of Pain. Oh god, if any of you guys didn't check out Doki's match from yesterday versus Sprink, I believe it was, make sure you go on my YouTube channel and check that one out as soon as possible, because that was such an amazing game. You can find my YouTube at youtube.com, well, / but it's rabbit.ukdota is my YouTube channel. That game is definitely worth a watch. Alternatively, if you want to find the VODs, you can go to reddit.com/r-ukdota, where the VODs have already been posted from yesterday. And I'll be updating that thread to post as soon as I can. So, yeah, Farah is actually going to camp bottom rune and Niggle camping the top rune. So, interestingly enough, this is the first time we will see both players actually camping the rune spots rather than getting a block. And Niggle's going to find himself a double damage rune, which is so big for a Shadow Fiend to have at level 1. This is going to, providing he can get the last hits, really help him out in this early game. Both players attempting a last second block, but it's going to equalise into the mid lane. In fact, it's actually going to help Niggle out because it's going to... Farah not happy with this one. He has been telling me that he has an atrocious Shadow Fiend. He doesn't enjoy playing it. And, oh god, that damage coming out from Niggle. And, he's basically saying he's not very good at Shadow Fiend. He doesn't want everyone to see it. But they are going to see it. And for Niggle to get a DD rune at level 1, this is pretty big. And Farah, as you can see, getting denied there. He's actually going to get denied himself, though. And another one. So, Farah, even though he's got a DD rune against him, manages to do well there, and at the moment both players have 2 souls on their Shadow Fiends. Oh man. So Niggle getting that one. This is just a battle of who can get more damage early. At the moment Farah has no last hits, but 3 denies, and Niggle's got 2 and 2, so yeah, it's actually pretty even at the moment. So we have 2 more damage coming out for Farah, and also Farah, don't forget, has those slippers of agility, rather than the mantle of intelligence, which I'm still very confused about coming out from Niggle here. Maybe he just wants those more raises, and then they're just going to right-click each other. And I want to see more of these matchups. I have put more in a pool of hero versus hero, the same heroes basically. In those pools, nice raids coming out from Niggle, they're actually completely missing. But in those pools, we do see matchups like Queen of Pain versus Queen of Pain is now in the pool. That could potentially come out. I was thinking of Zeus versus Zeus, and then I thought that would be a very boring one. And Farah completely missing the raise as well. This is a game purely of skill, ladies and gentlemen, where both players apparently don't know how to hit shadow raises. And, and oh, this is just a great one. So it's a bit of a shame that 142 couldn't show, but Niggle happy to stand in for him here, joining in the tournament. We're having some good fun on the UK Dota live stream today. Batrider versus Batrider, who can dive the diviest? Oh my god, that would be a horrible matchup to watch. And nice race coming in from Faraday. Will give away the deny to Niggle, but get himself a bit of harassment damage on Niggle at the same time. So neither player currently has enough money for the bottles. Niggle is going to find himself an invis room top. Farah can actually see the rotation because of the ward. In fact, Niggle's going to place his own. Niggle will pick up that invis room. So he's going to be able to maybe use this invis room to right click Farah once. Nope, raise to the face. In fact, it's only a level 1 raise. Niggle choosing to level up the Necromastery, and that will be first blood going away at Farah. A little bit of a mistake coming in from Niggle there, choosing to level up Necromastery when he didn't have the souls. Good job, he says. Oh dear, but Niggle will respawn. He's going to make himself make his way back to the mid lane. He unfortunately can't afford his bottle, so we'll get himself a TP scroll and come back. And Farah has his bottle on the way. So Farah actually leveling up Shadow Races, which is the correct thing to do as a Shadow Fiend. You don't need the second point in Necromastery that early because, well, you're probably not going to have the chance to get more than 12 souls unless you're absolutely perfect at that scene. And Niggle, he's going to take some damage from the creep set because he wanted to fake out a raise towards Farah. And this is the one of the funniest games I think I've seen so far in this matchup. But I'm glad this one turned up. It was one that was pretty high, but nice deny coming in from Niggle. So we do actually have 20. What the hell was that raise? The raise just went here, and I'm not sure. I think he's. I don't think he's taking this game too seriously, Niggle. Either that or he's completely lost his function to play Dota at the moment. But this is what happens when somebody doesn't make his match. 142 being offline for the last 3 hours. Unfortunately not making it to the match. So Niggle is a stand-in, missing every raise of his life, apparently. And obviously now he's completely out of mana, so he won't be able to raise Farah anymore. Maybe that was the point of the massive attention. So he's flowing his ball out to him now. But Farah definitely got the upper hand right now. God, this game. Fuck this, fuck that. Niggle doesn't give a shit. Meanwhile, Farah's going full tryhard with these raises. He's going to get himself some last hits with them, and he will bottle himself up very shortly. Let's go do it now. But we're looking at souls. There's 12 coming away at Niggle, 20 going away at Farah. Farah obviously getting that kill, which gave him 12 extra souls. He will buy himself his boots now, and he's going to guess bottom for the rune. In fact, he didn't have to guess bottom for the rune because he does have a ward. Whether actually does that see it? I'm not too sure. He will pick up his boots now. Shit, don't think that does give enough vision to see the rune spot. I may be mistaken though, so don't count me on that one. But now here come the triple Shadow Fiends. And we're looking at damage as well, so Farah definitely ahead at this point. But should be able to pretty much control this lane. Oh, but deny coming out from Niggle, actually fighting versus the illusions and winning that one. Pretty well played by him. Now, if only he took this game a little bit more seriously and didn't throw raises behind him, then he might have more of a shot at winning this one. For the moment, we do see 21 souls coming away of Farah, whereas Niggle has got 22, so going for another point in Necromastery now, he's level 6. Both players have 3 in each of their skills. Interesting enough, nobody's gone for Presence of the Dark Lord early to give them extra minus armor for the enemy Shadow Fiend. So yeah, Farah at the moment, 24 souls to 20. So, and I believe he's capped at the moment 28. Yeah, 28 souls. So we'll be capped out pretty soon. Might actually decide to go for the Necromastery again once he levels up to 7, which he will do so after the next creep dies. But I find that quite unlikely because the Shadow Raise does give him that extra bit more damage. We'll find out now. He's going to actually go for the Shadow Raise as expected in Niggle. He's actually not level 6 yet, sorry. He's only got 2 points in Necromastery. He's going to level up now though. He's going to get himself that 3rd point. So Farah, 4 level ahead right now. And Niggle will see that the rune is bottom. He's going to be straight looking at himself a regeneration rune, which Farah's not going to mind too much about because he does have 2 bottle charges left in his full mana. And interesting enough, we see the cloak coming out. So provided Niggle can actually hit these raises, then okay. Requiem of Souls coming out from Niggle. This is pretty interesting actually. Don't know what Niggle's planning to do. Is he just going to walk up to Farah and ulti? I don't know right now. Oh, nice Shadow Ray is actually going to hit on top of Farah, but of course he does have the cloak, so 15% extra spell resistance coming his way. Definitely winning in terms of items. He actually cancelling his raise there. Does he not to use it? And I do find it quite interesting that Niggle's decided to get his ultimate. Because I don't really see an opportunity where either player would have chance to use it unless they got themselves a Shadow Blade, or which would require an insane amount of farm at this point. Now Farah. What's the last hit at the moment? So 30 for 15. Farah leading the way. 23 for 9 on Niggle. He pops that regen rune. So Farah currently needs 8 more souls and he will max himself out. Whereas Niggle, he's going to use all of his raises while the regen rune goes, which I'm not really surprised about. But now, of course, he does have that Requiem of Souls available. Niggle, now, he does have one more ward left. I'm guessing he's going to go and reward this area. Maybe even go somewhere else. In fact, he's just going to walk behind Farah. Not quite sure about his strategy here. But they're going to meet each other face to face. In fact, Niggle's going to run away. He's going to place another ward on top of his current spot. There is only 45 seconds left on that one, so not the worst thing in the world. Chances are the game's not going to go on for another 6 minutes, although we might be very surprised. But again, another nice race coming out from Niggle, so maybe he was just messing with Farah's head earlier on when he decided to race behind him twice. But Farah definitely leaving away the souls now. He's currently maxed out, whereas Niggle's still on 20, which is his current cap. And Niggle, nice races actually, so good trade coming his way. Even though he's got the same level up in the Shadow Raises. But we see Power Treads on Farah, and he's going to head himself back to bases. Niggle, he's going to find himself an Illusion Rune. Bottle that one up. Got himself back to full alpha mana. But now what's Farah going to buy? He's just going to get himself a TP scroll as he has completed those Power Treads. And Niggle also going towards his own Power Treads. Yep, remember to test your courier, guys, when you get into these games. Which both players have done so this game, and their couriers work. In fact, Farah decided to get himself his own. But now, infamous Farah mid. It's definitely infamous. As I remember, in a certain Pudge versus Tinker matchup they decided to do once before. It's pretty bad. Now, another ward coming out from Farah. Decided to pick up some new ones. And what do we see flying in? So that's going to be the Belt of Strength coming the way of Niggle Shadow Fiend here. Both players just throwing raises to get last hits now. So still only on 20 souls. He's just leveled up now, so he will be able to get himself up to 28 now, will Niggle. And the question is, who can kill who? So both players really are relying on the other person to mess up, and I'm interested to see if Farah's actually going to go for Requiem of Souls rather than Presence of the Dark Lord. But there's some nice wave clear coming in from Niggle, so he's going to give himself last hits, and good grief, this gets pretty annoying watching the Raze versus Raze. And Niggle, oh, he's going to give himself a cheeky deny there against Farah. Which Farah's not going to be too happy about, but hey, he's capped on souls at the moment. Both players actually, no, not currently capped out on souls. But Farah does have those 36, so that's going to give him an extra 72 bonus damage, which is a hell of a lot, and Farah's actually going to guess bottom rune. Oh, nope, he's going to ward it. So Farah does have vision of bottom rune. I'm still not sure if this gives vision of a top rune, but I really don't think it does. Farah, nice race coming out there. And then Niggle's guessing top rune. He's not going to be lucky though because it is bottom, it's an Invis rune. And Niggle actually has his own Shadow Fiend illusion there. So if Farah heads down, Niggle can deny this Invis rune. And that might be what he plans to do, is Niggle's not actually going to contest this one. And there goes the deny. So cheeky little deny coming out there, and Farah's like, where's my rune gone? What's happening? This little Shadow Fiend illusion's just like, what's up, man? I heard you like your runes. But you're not getting one this time. So smart play coming out from Niggle. He's actually going to take a race to the face there. Now Farah going to carry on trying to last it as best he can. Now it's a battle of who can kill the other person. But it's getting quite difficult. Obviously with the Shadow Fiend versus Shadow Fiend, they can't really push each other's towers down. But Farah definitely has a gold advantage at this point. And there comes the Power Treads coming out for Niggle's Shadow Fiend. Whereas Farah, he's got 1,000 gold on top of his Power Treads now. And Niggle actually missing the raise there, and so does Farah. Both people just missing raises, so I decided to just throw a little taunt out there. Maybe exciting things up a little bit. So we do have a magic stick coming out from Niggle. Surprised that neither player went for this one a little bit earlier. But now, nice raise coming out from Farah. Another nice one as well. Niggle's going to take a lot of damage from that one. He's going to pick up his tangos. Why is he doing so too? Now he's going to sit back because of course you're not allowed to bottle crow in this game. But what we got flying out for Niggle now? He's going to get himself an Ultimate question. Farah going to get the kill. GD called out by Niggle, so Farah will take the game. 2-0, plays the better Shadow Fiend out of the two, and he will advance to the next round. And 1-4-2, we're going to have words because this could have been your spot that you've just failed on. But Farah going to go through to the next round. Unlucky by Niggle there. Now stay tuned, guys. We've got our next game coming up in 15 minutes time, so stay tuned for that one.